Hi, in this video we will be doing some simplifying and solving, and this is combining two skills that we've been learning about recently: simplifying expressions and then solving equations. And what I've just popped up in the two bubbles is a couple of links to simplifying and to solving equations. Okay, as usual, get your notebooks and pencils ready, and if you've got any questions, try writing them in the comments or in the box below. And as ever, feel free to just rewind and play it a couple of times and see if that helps it make sense. Okay, let's begin. Here's our first example. We're going to do 3 of them. The first one, we can simplify this before we try solving it, and that's the nature of this video. So we'll simplify first of all. C take away 7 take away 4. Now a lot of people I see when they do this, they say, right, okay, that simplifies to C take away 3 because 7 take away 4 is 3, and therefore we simplify that to C take away 3. However, that is not the case. Let me try and use this this series of dots up here as a kind of set of counting beads to help us understand what's going on. If this was C right here, and then we decided we were going to take away 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have to take away another 4. I'll do that in a different colour. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, how much have we actually taken away altogether from C? To me it looks like we've taken away 11, and that would be right. Okay, take away 7 and then take away 4 is like taking away 11. Think of it if you're walking forwards or backwards. Taking away 7 means walk backwards. Maybe I should do that in a different colour, in the colour we started with, red. Imagine you take 7 steps backwards, because we're taking away, right? So that means go backwards. And then it says go backwards again another 4 steps. How far have you gone back? You've gone back 11 steps, right? So that's why this simplifies to C take away 11. And it's still an equation, so it's C take away 11 equals 25. Well, let's do the solving bit now. We've done solving equations before, so this shouldn't be difficult. What do we want to do? We want to leave C all by itself on one side of the equation, and we can do that by doing the inverse of what's going on here. So C has 11 taken away from it. In that case, we'll need to add 11 onto both sides. You get 0 there, and add 11 onto this side, and you get 36 here. So what have we got? We've got an equal sign. We've got 36 on this side, and over here we've still got C. There it is. C equals 36 is the solution. Double check by substituting 36 back in. 36 take away 7 is 29, take away 4 is 25. Bingo, done. Right, in this example we'll start with the simplifying, and we've only got variables that we need to simplify this time. There are no constants. So it's a matter of looking at all the d's, which are all together. That's very easy. 3d, take away a d, one lot of d, add 4 lots of d. So 3d take away d will give us 2d, and then add 4d, so this bit here gives you 2d, and then you need to add 4d, so you've got 6d in total once you've simplified, and it equals 48. Notice how I'm keeping the equal signs always lined up. It just helps to kind of lay out your workings like that so that they're a nice neat line. It communicates to you and to anybody looking at your workings exactly how you've been doing it. Okay, solve the equation. It's now time to solve it. So we've got 6d equals 48. That stands for 6 times d, obviously. So now we'll do the opposite of timesing by 6, which is to divide by 6. And if we do divide by 6 to the left, we have to do it to the right. And if we were doing it to the right, we'd of course have to do it to the left as well. What happens over here? Well, this, what is now looking like a fraction, 6 over 6, that cancels out, and you've just got d left. And over here, 48 divided by 6 is 8. So we've got d equals 8. We can check that. 3 lots of 8 would be 24. Take away 1 lot of 8, add 4 lots of 8, which is 32. 24 take away 8 is 16. 16 add 32 is 48, so it works. And finally, we're going to simplify this, but this time we've got our work cut out because we've got some variables that will need simplifying and some constants that will need simplifying. But the good news is that will make solving things much easier. So 5e take away 2e, not difficult, is it? That's 3e. And then we've got a take away 8 and an add 6. What I see some people doing is just this bit. 8 add 6, and they get 14. But you cannot separate the takeaway from the 8. They belong together. So it's a takeaway 8 and then an add 6. So I'm going to use this up here. If this was my starting point and I had to take away 8, I would start going backwards 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this, so that was the takeaway 8 bit. But this bit, add 6, means I've got to go forward 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in fact, what have I done? I've only really gone back 2. And that's a takeaway 2. I've only gone back 2. I've subtracted 2, in fact. So this bit here is the same as just taking away 2. It simplifies to just subtract 2. Okay, let's just complete the equation then. Kind of got it all a bit spread out. 3e. Let me see if I can bring you over. 3e. Yeah, there we go. Take away 2 equals 13. Better, much better. Now it is time to solve it, and it's so much easier than it was before because we've only got 3e take away 2, none of this business. It's all worth the same. I haven't cheated, okay? 3e take away 2 is the same as all of this. Hope you agree. But it's obviously now much simpler to solve. 3e take away 2 equals 13. So I'm thinking of this number. I've times it by 3, and then I take away 2 to get 13. So working that backwards, I will have to first of all start by adding 2 to both sides. And that cancels out. You just get 0 when you do that. And over here you get 15. So what have you got now? Equal sign. Line it up. 15 over here. And what's left over here? Well, if all that's gone, all you've got is 3e. 3e equals 15. Now we need to do the opposite of timesing by 3, which is divide by 3. And if you do it to the left, you do it to the right. What happens to these? They cancel out, because timesing by 3 and then dividing by 3 is equal to just multiplying by 1. So we've got e over here and 5 over there. So the solution is equals 5. We can double check that, substitute e for 5 back in over here. That would give you 25. Take away 10. Take away 8. Add 6. 25 take away 10 is 15. Take away 8 is 7. 7 add 6 is indeed 13. So the solution e equals 5 is correct. Right, well that's it. We've come to the end of the video. Rewind to go and watch over any bits that you were stuck. And thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.